The soldier opened the prison cage. Inside was a little girl with no eyes. She slowly raised her hands, and congratulated the soldier on soon becoming a father, but prophesied he would die in tomorrow's battle, and his unborn son would be left alone in the world. The soldier clearly didn't believe her, thinking she just wanted him to desert. But the girl continued her prophecy. If you ride cows into battle tomorrow, you will believe what I say. There were no cows on the battlefield. The soldier found it too absurd, and dismissed her words. The next day, soldiers carried the wounded back to camp. The captain called them lucky, because those unable to fight would be sent home. Then the chief brought good news. He said no one would march to the front tomorrow, because horses had been sent from the rear. He told the soldiers to pick their saddles. Each was made of fine cowhide, so they were called cows. Hearing this, Rumpel grew terrified. He remembered the seer's prophecy, and his unborn son. He didn't want to die in battle, so he smashed his own leg with a hammer. He was sent home as intended, but his wife said his act of self-harm to avoid war had shamed the whole town, disgracing him and their newborn son. She would rather her husband died in battle than live as a coward. Then she left the child and walked out. Rumpel raised the child alone until he was 13. His wife spent her days working in taverns, until one day, she could no longer bear Rumpel's cowardice and poverty. She abandoned them and ran off with a pirate. Rumpel confronted the pirate to get her back, but was humiliated and beaten up. The ordeal darkened Rumpel's heart. Years later, he became the Dark One with immense power, but he had lost everything. His wife was gone, and his son left, unable to bear his cruelty. To find his son, he sought out the seer again. It was because he'd listened to her that he broke his leg, becoming a cowardly husband and a cruel father. He felt she hadn't told him the whole truth, leading to his miserable life. This time, he wanted to know where his son was. With no missing details, the seer foretold Rumpel would eventually find his son, but the journey would be long and take many years. The path ahead was clouded. To see clearly, there was only one way: inherit all of the seer's power. Rumpel agreed eagerly. The transfer was agonizing, like peeling skin from flesh, yet he still couldn't see the future clearly. The seer's life was at its end, a release she welcomed. With her last breath, she gave one more prophecy. A powerful curse that would sweep through the fairy tale world was taking root, but he would not cast it, nor break it. Only after enduring it would he find his son.